Hello, dear students. So, today we will discuss about the procedures to draw fixtures on knockout basis, league basis, or knockout basis. We will know about the buy and seeding, and on league basis, we will discuss about the cyclic and staircase method. Before proceeding further, we will discuss about some points on knockout basis. Some essential points for knockout tournament are: to prepare a fixture for knockout tournament is a significant step. The following points must be taken into consideration while preparing fixture. First, the total number of teams participating in the tournament, the total number of buys, the number of teams in each half or quarter. The number of buys will be given in the each half or quarter, the total number of rounds, and the last is the total number of matches. Methods of preparing fixtures in knockout tournament. So first we will discuss about the knockout tournament. In knockout tournament, the total number of matches can be calculated by subtracting 1 from the total number of teams. For example, if 8 teams are participating in the tournament, then the number of total matches will be n minus 1. That is, 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. So, for calculating the number of matches, we will put a formula of n minus 1. It means that there will be only 7 matches in the tournament. These teams, that is 8 teams, should be divided into 2 halves. It is possible only if the total number of teams is the power of 2, such as 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, etc. Or you can say the even number. It is very easy to draw a fixture in such a case. So then what you will do, if the teams are 8, you will divide the team into 4 and 4. Or if you are having team of 12, so you will divide the team into 6 and 6. Like this. The total number of teams are divided into 2 halves, and then matches are decided by the draw of lots. If the total number of teams is not the power of 2, or we can say it is odd, like 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then buys are given. The teams which are given buys do not play in the first round. Buy are given in the first round because of which the number of teams playing in the later round is reduced to a power of 2. In fact, a buy refers to a dummy team that does not play in first round but participates in the second round. Or you can say that whosoever team is getting a buy, that team will directly go to the second round without playing. The number of buys in a fixture is the actual difference between the number of teams participating in the tournament and the next highest number, which is the power of 2. So I will give you some example. How many buys? I will just give you one question. You will write and put and try to take out the buys. How many buys will be given if 15 teams are participating in the tournament? So the solution is the total number of teams are 15. Next highest number in the power of 2 is 16. So what you will do? You will minus from next power to the number of teams. So the difference between the total number of teams and the next highest number in power of 2 is equal to 16 minus 15 is equal to 1. Hence, 1 buy will be given. Next example, how many buys will be given if 19 teams are participating in a tournament? So the total number of teams are 19. The next highest number in which the power of 2 is 32. Because 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32. So the 32 minus 19 is equal to 13. So in that particular tournament, 13 buy will be given to the teams if the number of teams are 19. Now the method of calculating teams in each half. If the number of teams is in the power of 2, it becomes easy to divide the team into 2 halves. But if the number of teams is not in a power of 2, the following procedure will apply. For upper half, we will put a formula of n plus 1 upon 2. N is number of team plus 1 upon 2. And for lower half, the formula is n minus 1 upon 2. And this also, n is equal to the number of teams. Now I will give you one example. If the number of teams are 11, and we will divide the teams into 2 halves. So for upper half, we will put a formula of n plus 1 upon 2. That is 11 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 12 divided by 2. The answer is 6. So in upper half, there will be 6 teams, and for lower half, n minus 1 upon 2. So 11 minus 1 upon 2 is equal to 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. So in the lower half, 5 teams will be there. So if the teams are 11, so in upper half 6 teams will be there, and in lower half 5 teams will be there. I will give you another example. Now you know how will you divide the team into upper half and second half. Now I will give you this with the same number of teams, calculate the buy. So if the number how many buys will be given if the number of teams will be 11. So the formula is next highest power of 2. So the next highest power of 2 is, if the teams are 11, is 16. So 16 minus 11 is equal to 5. So if the teams are 11, so the number of buys will be given to 5 teams. So this is the formula of calculating buy. and teams into upper half and lower half. Now by will be you will divide the team into two halves. Now by you will know how by will calculate. Now to whom you will give the by. Method of fixing the by. The total number of teams, suppose the total number of teams are 11, is written from 1 to 11. Like you have to write the number, not team's name. Only you have to write the number like 1 to 11 on a plain paper. After that, lots are drawn and the names of team are written against their number. Suppose the 11 teams are there, so 11 teams name are on a lots, like on a chit, and now the lots will be drawn, and whosoever lots will come, that particular team will put on that number. Then the total number of teams is divided into two halves. Suppose 11 teams are there, so in upper half 6 teams are there, and in lower half 5 teams are there. So we have draw a line after 6 and before 7. We will draw a line between 6 to 7. Then after the by are fixed in the upper half and lower half, the following order will be followed. First by will be given to the last team of lower half. Second by will be given to the first team of upper half. Third by will be given to the first team of lower half, second half, and the fourth by will be given to the last team of first half, upper half, and so on. Like the next by or the next buys will be given in the same order as described. If the total number of teams are 11, the following method is applied to fix by. Like in upper half, so the first by will be given to the team 11, second by will be given to the team 1, third by will be given to the team 7, and fourth by will be given to the team 6, and the fifth by will be given to the team 10. So this is how we can giving the by. I will tell you afterwards why this procedure will be followed. So you know what is by, you know how will you calculate the by, and you know how will you calculate the upper half and lower teams into two halves, like upper half and lower half. Then you already know about the method of fixing by, method of putting by in two halves. Now I will give you the number of matches in knockout tournament. Now we will discuss about the number of matches in knockout tournament. As I have already explained you, the formula for calculating the matches in a knockout tournament is n minus 1. Suppose the teams are 11, so the formula is n minus 1, that is 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. So the number of matches are 10 if the teams will be 11. The number of matches in knockout tournament is n minus 1, where n denotes the number of teams participating in the tournament. For example, if 11 teams are participating in the knockout tournament, the number of matches will be n minus 1 is equal to 11 minus 1. So the answer is 10. The 10 matches will be there. Now Number of rounds in knockout tournament. If the number of participating team is the power of 2, in case of 16 teams, the number of rounds will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that means 4 rounds. If the number of participating team is not in the power of 2, the number of rounds will be based on the next highest power of 2. Suppose there are 10 teams. The next highest power of 2 is 16. The number of rounds will be 4. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. Because our teams are 10. Suppose our teams are 6. So the next power of 2 is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. So 8 rounds. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. That means 3 times we will 8 will come in third position. So the number of rounds will be 3. If the number of teams is 19, so the number of rounds will be, the next power is 32. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, like 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, and 16 to the 32. So 5 rounds, because the next highest power of 2 is 32. So like this you will calculate the number of rounds in knockout system. There are different methods of calculating rounds in different systems. So as we have discussed today, we have discussed about knockout. So I will give you the methods of calculating rounds, buys, number of matches on knockout basis. Now the number of teams in each quarter. If the number of teams is less, the teams are divided into upper and lower half. If the teams are less, so the teams will be divided into 2 halves, upper and lower halves. On the other hand, if the number of teams is more, teams are divided into upper and lower half, and these halves are further divided into 2 parts. It means that the upper half has 2 quarters, first and second quarter, and the lower half is also having 2 quarters, that is third and fourth quarter. So it is when the number of teams are more in numbers. For determining the number of teams in each quarter, the total number of teams is divided by 4. If the remainder remains 0, there will be 4 quarters with equal number of teams. If the remainder remains 1, the first quarter will be comprise 1 extra team, whereas the remaining quarter will have equal quarters of the team. I will repeat once again. If we will if the numbers are more, the number of teams are more in number, so we will divide the team into 4 quarters. First we will divide the team into 2 halves, then we will again subdivide these halves into 2 quarters. Like in upper half there will be 2 quarters, and in lower half there will be 2 quarters. And for putting the teams equally in 4 quarters, we will put a formula that the number of teams divided by 4. if we will divide the team in by 4, so if our remainder remains 0, that means each quarters, like 4 quarters, are having same number of teams, like 10 10 10 or 8 8 8, so on, anything, when the remainder is 0. When the remainder remains 1, so which quarter is having one more team? First quarter will have one extra team, and other teams are having equal number of, other quarters are having equal number of teams. When the remainder remains 2, then then each quarter 1 and 3 will have one extra team, and 2 and 4 will have same number of teams. So what they will do, when the remainder is 1, they will put a team into upper half on first quarter. When the remainder is 2, so they will put first team on first quarter and the second another team in lower half of third quarter. We'll have one extra team, and then 3 and 4 quarters will comprise the same number of teams. If the remainder is 3, each quarter, like 1, 2 and 3, will have one extra team, and this procedure can be easily understood with, so you will be able to understand that the remainder is 0, the total number of teams are equal in the quarter. When remainder is 1, so one extra team will be in first quarter. When the remainder is 2, one team will be in first quarter and second team will be in third quarter. When remainder is 3, one team quarter 1, second team quarter 3, and third team will be in quarter 2. And when the remainder is 4, so the last quarter, that is 4, will be get the team. So likewise, now fixtures on knockout basis. Now I will give you one question. Draw a fixture of 11 teams on knockout basis. So you will go step by step. First step, you will write number of teams is 11. Then what you will write? Number of teams in upper half. So what is the formula of calculating the teams in upper half? N plus 1 upon 2. So 11 plus 1 upon 2, 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. Then number of teams in lower half. So you will write step 1, step 2, step 3 like this. Step 3 is number of teams divided into, number of teams in lower half. So n minus 1 upon 2, 11 minus 1 upon 2, 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Then step 4, total number of buys, power of 2. That means if the teams are 11, so 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So 16 minus 11 is equal to 5. So number of buys are 5. Next step, number of buys in upper half. So number of buys, so calculating the buys in upper half is NB minus 1 upon 2, that is 5 minus 1 upon 2 is equal to 4. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2 buys, and lower half is 1 NB plus 1 upon 2. So 5 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3 byes. So likewise, then number of rounds. The team is not in 2 की power. So the next power of 2 is 16, and 16 will come in fourth place. So the number of rounds will be 4. Now the number of matches. Formula is n minus 1 is equal to 10. Now we will put, what we will do? We will put write the number from 1 to 11. Then we will divide the team into halves. Upper half 6, lower half 5. So we will put a long line between 6 and 7. Then we will put a bye. First bye 11, second 1, third 7, fourth 6, and fifth 10. Why the procedure is giving like this? Now I tell you why. This is knockout system. So we will put a good team in such a way so that a good team is not play initial round and get eliminated. Suppose last year first and second team position holders will be on first and second place. So what if the bye is not given? So suppose teams are 8. So in first round they'll have a match, and one of the strong team will eliminate. Why? Because this is knockout system. One who loses the match, he has to eliminate. So we will put a strong last year's strong team, like winner, runner up, second runner up, and fourth runner up, like four position holders, first, second, third, fourth position holders team, in such a way that these 4 teams will not compete in initial round. So this is called seeding, and seeding definition I will let you know afterwards. But now what we will do? Last year first position team will be on 11th position. Second position team will be on first position. Third position team will be on 7, and fourth position will be on 6. The procedure of giving bye is the same method of putting the strong team first, second, third, fourth in a fixture, so that the strong team will not complete in initial rounds and get eliminated. Now I will give you the example of 19 teams. Suppose the teams are more in numbers. So how will you draw a fixture? The steps are same. Some addition steps will be there, because if the teams are less in number, so you will put divide the teams into halves. But the teams are more in numbers, so you will divide the team into 4 quarters. So first what you will do, number of matches, so n minus 1 is equal to 18. Now number of teams in upper half, same formula, n plus 1 upon 2. So 10 teams will be in upper half. Then lower half, n minus 1, so 9 teams will be there. Number of byes, same formula, power of 2. So teams are 19, so 32 minus 19 is equal to 13. 13 bye will be given. Now the number of byes in upper half, same, nb minus 1 upon 2, and number of byes in lower half, nb plus 1 upon 2. So 6 byes will be given to the upper half and 7 byes will be given to the lower half. Now the number of rounds, 32 will come at 5th place, so 5 rounds will be there. Now teams in each quarter. First quarter, q plus 1 is equal to 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 teams. Second quarter, q plus 1, 4, because 4 is quarter, so 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So we can divide the 10, because in upper half there are 10 teams, so we will divide 10 into 5 each. Then lower half, q plus 1 is equal to 4 plus 1 is equal to 5, so the third quarter is 5 teams and the q is equal to 4 is equal to 4 teams. So this is how you will divide the team into 4 quarters. Next is about consolation tournament. In knockout tournaments, the team once defeated is eliminated, or it can be said that such team does not get second opportunity. This you will know, you have an idea of this. In a knockout tournament, a good team can eliminate it if by chance it plays with another equally good team in first round. It may be setback for the team. Therefore, a consolation tournament is organized, but it depends upon the organizers whether they organize it or not. In a consolation tournament, one additional chance is given to the defeated team. In this tournament, the winner is declared from the defeated teams. The consolation tournament is of 2 types. First type, in this type, the consolation tournament, each team gets 2 opportunities to play with the matches, and in second type, the team defeated is all the rounds are given an additional opportunity to take part. So this is all about knockout tournament, and seeding we will discuss in next video. Thank you and have a nice day.